Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I had to say this, it's another new series called Lost Media, and there's lots of lost episodes, lost stories and everything like that of mostly anything, and I thought this might be a little bit interesting for some people. I didn't exactly do stuff beforehand and something similar to this, and I thought maybe because it's 2023 maybe we could do a new series. There isn't actually a new series, well it is a new series but it isn't connected to a proper, actually never mind, but yeah, this is a new episode and I think it's the first episode. I don't know, there might be another video beforehand, but I'm making this video earlier than you think it might be, so I mean, like, I don't know. So we're going to look at the Clockman, and that is a show from the 1970s or 80s or maybe the 60s, I'm not sure, because of different versions of the Clockman, but the version we're looking at is the 1980s one that was missing on Nickelodeon, apparently. So let's go. Okay, so just pre-warn you guys, it is a fairy tale, so it's probably another fairy tale kind of episode as well, and it's also a kids show, so why don't we mix it all together to a kid show, fairy tale and lost media episode. So anyway, let's begin.
Once there was a little girl.
Are you sure that's a glove? Because to be fair, it looks like an arm chopped off. Is she a murderer? Oh my god, hopefully not. Otherwise this kid show is gonna be one of those kid shows again. That probably the first ever time I reacted to with a kid show character as a murderer, even though kid shows are not supposed to have murder in them. At least I'm missing something, I don't know. So it's a glove in reality, but it didn't look like a glove. Although they're different sort of kind of gloves, but I mean, like, seriously?
Up on the hill where Mr. Kadabra the wizard lived.
So look, okay, so this magician sort of wizard thingamajig is the Clockman or something like that, because you can see the picture, if you know what I mean. You can see the actual picture of this man on the thumbnails. I guess this is the actual same Clockman, but I don't really know. So this is kind of interesting. But this is my first ever time watching this, so I have no idea. So if you research this sort of stuff and you know what's going on, no surprise for you, but I mean, like, to me it's a big surprise. So I mean, like, yeah, this is quite exciting, and I don't know anymore. Why is that little girl Sarah not gonna tell this maid or whatever that I found my gloves or something? I didn't really got into this thing because I don't know, it to me it doesn't speak clearly. This just narrator is not speaking clearly. Is it what?
Mine.
Okay, so keeping this clear, are you the Clockman? Please tell me, because I have no idea if this is the Clockman or not. I know this is a wizard because he told us this is the wizard, but I mean, like, please tell me. I have no idea what now. Please tell me what's going on. Please, no idea. I do like the fact that it's not giving you any suspense or sort of scariness going on, because when you watch other videos about this sort of thing, about the Clockman in general, that this show is scary for children. This is not really scary, this is lame, if you know what I mean. So at the end of the day, this is not scary. Probably because I'm not a kid anymore, but if I was a kid, I'd still find this lame. Okay, this is not really scary. Although people find different things scary, but I mean, like, sorry if you can hear things. This is my chair making a lot of noise. But I'm like, I don't know anymore. Okay, I got nothing. This is weird because I feel like this show is scary apparently. Even though it's not scary, that makes no sense. Why the Clockman is in the clock, cuckoo clock, when actually he's supposed to be in front of the bed of the Sarah's bed or whatever. I don't know, that's what I read about it on social media, but no, they changed the version, or this is the original version, but they forgot the story a little bit, so they made it into something else. I'm not sure, but what is going on here? Please tell me. Please tell me what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Please tell me. Okay, just I got nothing. I don't know what to say about this. This is so weird. I can't think. Why can I can't think? So, okay, there's lots of lost media around the world when they came to kid shows, especially kid shows. But I'm like, this one is unexplainable because I really want to react to this, but how can I react to this even though there's nothing to say to this? Because there must be something to say, ain't it, guys? Yeah, like what? Why? I don't know. This is honestly the limits of what I can say is this is weird and boring. This is not interesting. First of all, Sarah's a murderer. That's not even a glove. That's a hand. Okay. To be fair, if it was a hand, it had blood on it. But I'm like, that doesn't look anything like a glove. This is the 1980s. People didn't know what to do in those days. So actually they did. But I'm like, it could be worse. It could be the 50s or something like that. But I'm like, although this actually looks like 1930s, 1940s, 1950s style, doesn't it? It looks like that sort of era. So it looks like the style of the 1950s, 30s, and 40s, even though this is the 80s. So I give her credit. It gives you credit for looking like even older than most older programs, even though it's recent. Looks older. Does give a little bit of creepiness to it. I like that. But the rest is, what the hell is this? This is on my comments. This is all I got. What? Tell me something. Tell me why is Sarah got a dead hand in her pocket that isn't really a glove, because gloves are made out of wool or cotton or whatever. That doesn't look like, or silk. That looks like an actual hand, you can tell. But I don't know. I'm sorry if I can't really react to this. I have no idea what this is, and if I did know, I will say something by now, but all I got is Sarah's a murderer, and we will end up knowing what she killed, and so far the Clockman is not really scary. It just came out of nowhere. It just scared me a little bit, but not a lot. What do I have to say? I was thinking this kid show will be a little bit interesting and scary, but what is this? This is not scary. This is lame and boring. I'm a little bit weird as well. I do like the fact that it's trying to make you feel like you're getting used to the sort of show, but it ends up a little bit weird. I get that, but apart from that, it's boring. So At least I'm missing something, I don't know. But please tell me in the comments, guys, because I have no idea what this story is all about anymore. This is a lost media sort of episode of the Clockman in 1980 something. And why is this? I don't know anymore. Please tell me something. Please tell me why this is happening. I don't know. Yeah, this is weird and boring and lame. That's all I can say about this. This is not 100% creepy. Okay, if at least I'm missing something here. I do like the fact that the Clockman is a little bit weird. At least they're building up to something a little bit weird. I don't know. They're building up to something weird or creepy or something, but at the moment it's weird. This is nothing makes sense anymore in these sort of kid shows now. I don't know. They never did actually, but so let me get this straight. So, I personally wouldn't tell the maid or whatever this lady is, because at the end of the day, this is dodgy. You lost your glove, if it is a glove anyway. So a person said, "I'll give you a glove." Whoopie-doo! And the next scene is like, I won't tell the maid or whatever her name is, and I don't blame her. I don't blame Sarah for that. And now the Clockman is getting a little bit cheesed off with that. Why? Well, it's a little bit. It's kind of like a life lesson. Probably don't talk to strangers, otherwise they will carry you and take you to somewhere more dodgy than before dodgy, or whatever. Is that the life lesson for this show? Maybe. I know before I was keep on criticizing this in my own head because this makes no sense at all and this is boring and lame and weird, but this is more creepy. So I think it was like a build-up sort of episode or something, or kid show build-up, whatever. But when I react to kid shows, it's not really a build-up, but more like a usual sort of kid show. This is a build-up episode sort of thing, so it makes more sense why I'm getting bored at the moment. but no, this is more exciting. Really boring. This video I was reacting to, really boring and lame and not really creepy. But really, some people find this creepy. And how can I find this creepy if it's not really creepy? And I don't know what to say to this. My reaction to the Clockman. No comment. I don't know. What do I have to say to this? I don't know what to say. Please tell me, what do I have to say? Although if you say something to me and let me, or you want me to say something, that's not really my real opinion to this. So I don't know, but I don't know what to say. I must say something interesting. I don't know. This is boring. This is lame, and not really a good thing to watch. But it's a good thing to watch if it comes to lost media. But this is a lost media episode, and this is kind of boring for a lost media episode and a fairy tale. But I'm like, what can I say? This is a little bit boring. I know people say that it's not boring. It's one of the most classic lost medias of all time, and you're telling me the most classic media all time is boring? What do you want to say about it? Put in the comments down below. Please tell me. What do you think about it? Because I have no idea. This is boring. Okay, this is really boring. I don't know what to say. So please tell me what's your opinion about this fairy tale cutout animation rubbish. I've done lots of research about it and I couldn't find much, but I'm like, that's the only footage I got was this, so I'm like, I don't know, but it's definitely something, but I'm not sure what I can say about this. Bye. I want to go home. I want to go home and make a coffee. I know I'm actually at a home, but I'm at my it's a long story. Anyway, goodbye.